So I decided to take another stab at remounting my IC7 dash. The first time I did it, I'm gonna be honest with you, I did it half-assed, ended up getting like a scalpel from like Harbor Freight. I got really irritated because how long it was taking, right? I just ended up not doing it right. But this time, I got like a rotary tool I picked up a couple days ago. This is gonna make everything a lot faster and easier, which should motivate me to do this better than how I did it. So I got this rotary tool and it's pretty fast. It has like different, it's like different settings and different bits so I can make for this dash mount. But I had everything I need. I got that rotary tool, I got my vacuum because I'm gonna be making a mess cleaning this up, and I got a light so I can see better without having to hold a flashlight and, you know, cut at the same time. And I should have brought this before when I was doing the other stuff, but hindsight's 2020. I already took off the tray, which I had to re-glue. As you can see, like the glue's kind of like coming off, so gotta re-glue that. I have everything here that I need. I'm just gonna start screwing off this dash mount so I can see how bad I messed up. Hopefully it's not too bad. This dash comes out a little bit too far than what I wanted. Plus I did see some stuff on the internet where other people use like double din dashes and it's kind of like recessed inside the dashboard, which is what I want. Plus I want to move this over slightly to the right so I can get away from this this curve within the dash, and with that I can push the dash as much as I can go and try to get it as flush as I can. Now I know that the top part of the dash mount is going to be exposed, which is fine. My play area is going to be the bottom part of the dash. I should be able to push this in as far as I want from the bottom, and then everything else should be fine. What I need to do now, move this over to the point where this can be flush as I can. One of the reasons why I moved it is because this plate was touching the dash, kind of like goes up, and with that I got a little crease inside the dash. So, and then plus this wasn't able to be flush. Slightly off to the right above the radio. I want this to be like a really tight fit, so when I get some brackets, like 2 or 3 brackets inside of here, it won't move as much. Hit up this entire area. Before I start cutting the dash some more, I'm actually going to cut that little lip off. You can pick and focus. Yeah. So I'm gonna cut off that little lip so this entire thing can be flush. When I start making cuts, this lip won't be a factor in how it will get mounted. Okay, so we got ourselves a flat bottom lip there. So I should be able to put this on without, you know, it flopping around when I drilling. I don't know what it's called. This is like my 3rd or 4th time using a Dremel before, like a rotary tool, so I don't know. I end up drilling 2 holes for the plate just so I can stop this from moving when I start drawing around. I think this is straight for the most part. Yeah, it looks straight for the most part. We should be good, like, you know. Okay, yeah, we should be good. Like I said, I'm going to draw around the plate off, and start doing some cutting. I don't know why I'm tired. I haven't even done anything yet. I have my pen, and we'll just make a little outline. Pop back out, and we have the outline for the most part. It's on the same side, but yeah, I'm just gonna focus on cutting inside and then just keep checking every time because I really want this to be a tight fit. And I don't have to worry about this being at an angle because, like I said, this is going to be cut going inside the dash. First time doing this, so I don't know exactly. Something like this. Or, you know, actually, I'm going to use this disc. I don't know why I decided to use that one, but I'm going to use this disc, figure out which part I need from here so I can put this on. The only part I'm concerned about is just this corner right here, mainly because I kept going off on different lines, but this part is fine. Bottom part is kind of fine. And this one's okay. But I think I'm gonna do is gonna cut one big square around and then start working my way up with a different Dremel bit. So this is definitely a process. Got a big ass hole in my dash to make sure that I'm still within reason. You know, it's not going inside all the way, which is good. It's not going at all, which means that I can keep going off on the sides. Gotta keep an eye on this part, but I can keep going off on the sides. I've been trying my hardest to keep my area clear. Like I said, I got the vacuum here, so it's been helping. Really loving this tool, man. This thing is awesome. This is making everything so much easier. It was making a mess. Like when I had the scalpel, it wasn't making this much of a mess, but it did take a lot longer. This is taking no time, so I'm gonna keep cutting. I'm gonna focus on the sides, mainly this side first. I'm gonna focus on mainly on this side first, and then work my way down. Like this is kind of chopped up, but one problem I got right now, which this is gonna be fixed when I put the dash in, is that I have a little bit of a flex. It's a little bit, but it's gonna get a little bit worse when I get off on this side, because there's a bar on this side that I gotta cut through so I can push the rest of this in. So once I make some brackets, this should become more rigid again.
The next day.
So this is day 2 for me. I messed up and forgot my charger. My battery died on me. Forgot my charger at home, so I didn't want to go home, grab it, and then come back again all in one day. So I just took the L for that day. But this time I did bring my charger. This thing is fully charged. Made some progress on the work, or it died on me. So this is what it looks like. The right side fits in pretty good. I just have to work on getting the left side to fit. I already made some markings on here, so I'm just gonna start cutting away on that side. I'm not too concerned how the gaps are. I'm gonna put some weather stripping on the edges to stop from water getting in, just because, you know, this is a convertible and I do drive with the top down, or drive with the top off, so just to prevent water getting in. My main focus right now is just getting the bottom part cut away, so when I start putting this plate in and I start to push it back, I can see how far I can go with the top part. Oh, hurt myself. We got the bottom part on for the most part. I'm gonna be able to push this in a little bit. I gotta start working on the sides now, and then we're gonna just keep working our way up until I get to the top, and then hopefully I should be able to push this in as much as I can. The goal is to have a little bit of this top part recessed inside of the dash to give it that flush look. So far so good. Got a little bit scared, but I realized once I drilled holes inside of this dash, it was like no turning back. Made some progress. Right now just have to round out the corners of each edge, but it is able to go in a little bit more, just getting stopped with the edges, and then the top, just like it is getting closer to the actual dash. Got these gaps right here, but that's fine because, like I said, we're gonna put like some weather stripping in here, some foam weather stripping, so they'll be able to fix that. Not done quite yet. End up grabbing the display to see how it fits along with the dash. I didn't know that the display takes up a little bit more space at the bottom than the actual like bracket itself. End up doing some more cutting on the bottom to to make up for that. Both sides are pretty decent. I need to keep doing some more cutting up top. Again, I'm really taking my time with it because I don't want to cut too much material off to the point where there's just a big ass gap. Like this is a gap, but like this is what foam can take care of, especially because it is angled a little bit towards me, the driver. I'm gonna keep taking my time on this top part and see how far we can get. Like right now, it's a little bit more of a gap. Once I get some more material out the way, we should be good and flush. Like, boy, look at that. Like, let's get, like, right now I can stop right now and that'll be fine. But I want to go a little bit, especially because I have more dash at the bottom to keep pushing this in. Like, as long as the bottom piece isn't all the way inside the dash, we can keep on going. I am gonna put something here and put something on that hole to cover that up, but I'm gonna keep on going. I'm really happy how this is coming. So this corner and the other corner is synced in, and then now the top, you can barely see anything. So that means when I connect the dash together, you won't see anything, especially with the foam. But I still have room. I don't know. I mean, as it sits right now, I like it. I know I'm never going to get it flush, especially with this top visor being there, but I want the visor there so when the sun comes in, the sun won't hit the screen and won't allow me to see. So I don't know. I mean, I want to keep going. You know what? I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to keep going. And if I screw up, I screw up. But I mean, I think dashes are maybe like $200, $300 at best, like used. So yeah, screw it. Let me keep going. I think that's about it. There's no gap in the top. The dash is for the most part kind of recessed inside the dash. I was thinking about going a little bit further than this, but I think the further I get, the more sunken in that the bottom corners are going to get. This is a lot better. Before I just used to like pop out like so, and I didn't really like that. But this one is pretty good. All you gotta do is just make some brackets, but I'm just gonna do that off screen. This is how the dash is gonna sit. This kind of scared the shit out of me because this is a big ass hole. And for the most part, I'm actually kind of proud of myself on this because I didn't think I was gonna get that good of some cuts. I do gotta like kind of round this part off a little bit, just a tiny bit. All right, I gotta round off actually a little bit more around the parts because I get some weather stripping when I get done, and all this stuff will be clean and good to go. So taking off chunks of plastic pieces. But my plan, because this dash is mounted on 3 screws, my plan is to make a bracket right here. This is kind of loose now. So I'm gonna make a bracket right here, probably make one on this part, and then another one like right here. So this would be like the right bottom and then the left side. And I think that's pretty it for this video. I wanted to take another stab at this because I didn't like how it was before. And I definitely like how it is now. It's just a lot of stuff. I think next video, probably I should be dropping this car down and pushing this outside because this car is dirty as hell right now, and my garage is too.